Has Israel ended any prospect of a ceasefire deal by assassinating Palestinian leader and Hamas political bureau chief Ismail Haniyeh? Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's return from the United States seems to have encouraged his resolve to continue his war on Palestine's Gaza. Critics say the assassination of Haniyeh, who was at the forefront of peace talks, has sent a message that Netanyahu does not want peace.
Well, the assassination is a very important one. First of all, he was a negotiator for Hamas and had been negotiating in Qatar, which is where he normally lived, for the ceasefire deal with the United States and Israel. And that probably now will not go forward, certainly not in the same way.
Almost 10 months into the war on Gaza, there is no end in sight to Israel's military offensive. Tel Aviv's forces are on edge, grappling with the genocidal war and Palestinian armed resistance in the besieged enclave, while also fighting engagements with Hezbollah in northern Israel. The majority of Israel want a peace deal and the end of the far-right government. But experts say Tel Aviv's continuing onslaught on Gaza must continue for Netanyahu to stay in power and avoid prison on several charges. In a matter of days, Israel has also targeted Houthis in Yemen, a Hezbollah commander inside Beirut, and assassinated Haniyeh in Iran.
These sort of assassinations are not really going to help bringing about an end to the Gaza crisis, or for that lowering the tensions in the region, which could easily explode into a much bigger war that nobody may be able to control it at the end.
These provocations have sent ripples across the Middle East, with Qatar, Russia, China, Malaysia, and Turkey condemning the assassination, saying that Netanyahu has no intention of achieving peace and Israel must be stopped.
And the main problem is that this hurts the ceasefire talks. And Israel claims that they want the hostages back, but acts like this are not going to make it easier to get the hostages back. Ismail Haniyeh was the prime minister of Hamas. He was the lead negotiator for Hamas. He was the more pragmatic one.
And for Palestinians in Gaza who saw the rise of Ismail Haniyeh, from a refugee camp to becoming a household name, the end of the war seems even more distant now.
لنعود للحقيقة أن نحن في حرب إبادة لا يريد الاحتلال لا مفاوضات ولا صفقات بل إبادة ويكرس وضعه على قطاع غزة